It's late again. I'm sitting here. The room is still. I wish you were near. Your coat is gone. Your side is cold. I touch the bed and feel alone. I hear your voice inside my head. I close my eyes, but you're not here. The night moves slow. The lights are low. I miss the days we used to know. I still love you so. I saw your name on my old phone. I held it close, then put it down. I almost called, but I knew why. Some things are gone and some goodbyes stay. I miss you tonight. I miss you when I turn out the light. I miss you, but I let you go. I loved you once, I still love you so. No tears tonight, just empty space. No words to say, no warm embrace. I close my eyes and breathe real slow. I keep your memory, then let you go. I miss you tonight. I miss you in the quiet light. I miss you, but I let you go. Some love stays even when we don't. It's late again. The room is still. I close my eyes and miss you still. The street outside is turning gray. The rain has finally passed away. I hear the clock ticking on the wall, and for the first time I don't mind at all. No more chasing memories in the dark. No more holding on to every spark. It's quiet now, I'm letting go, breathing softly, taking it slow. The ache in my chest is starting to fade, like shadows dissolving in the shade. I'm safe in the silence, whole again, where the hurt ends and I begin. I put away the letters on the shelf, learning how to love myself. Your voice is just a distant tune, fading under the winter moon. It's quiet now, I'm letting go, breathing softly, taking it slow. The ache in my chest is starting to fade, like shadows dissolving in the shade. I'm safe in the silence, whole again, where the hurt ends and I begin. Left to fall, just the calm after it all. Softly I breathe, finally at peace with me. The room is quiet tonight, moonlight is falling slow. I hear the sound of my heart, but it doesn't hurt like before. Your picture is fading away, like a dream I can't hold. I used to whisper your name, now I let it go. I don't need another answer, I don't need to know why. Some things are meant to leave us, so we can learn to say goodbye. After the tears I can breathe again, after the night I can see the dawn. I don't have to hold your memory, I can let the lonely moments pass. And if my heart still aches sometimes, I'll let it ache, I'll let it heal. I'm slowly finding peace tonight, I'm learning how it feels to feel. I made a home from your words, I built my dreams in your hands. Then one day the silence came, and I could barely understand. But morning came without you, and the sky was still blue. I found a little piece of me that I thought I had lost with you. I don't need another promise, I don't need one more try. Some love is only meant to teach us how to leave without goodbye. After the tears I can breathe again, after the night I can see the dawn. feel safe enough to breathe. After the tears, I can breathe again. After the pain, I can sleep alone. I don't need to find another love. I'm finally learning to be home. And if your memory comes tonight, I won't be afraid of what I feel. I'll whisper softly, it's alright, and let my heart be still. The room is quiet tonight, and I'm not lonely anymore. I close my eyes, I breathe in slow, and let you go. There's a pair of old boots by the door, covered in dust from years ago. I haven't worn them in a while, but I still know where they used to go. Walked with me through summer rain. They danced beneath the Tennessee moon, and every step I took back then was always leading me to you. Oh, those old country boots still carry me back home, to a time when your hand was in mine, and I never walked alone. We were young, we were wild, with forever in our eyes. Now all I have are these old boots and the memories of those nights. I remember that little old bar where you asked me for one more dance. The radio played an old love song, and I thought we'd always have a chance. You held me close beneath the lights. Your jacket smelled like smoke and rain. I never knew that one sweet night would be the last I'd feel that way. Oh, those old country boots still carry me back home, to a time when your hand was in mine, and I never walked alone. We were young, we were wild, with forever in our eyes. Now all I have are these old boots and the memories of those nights. Years have passed like a dusty road, and I've learned to live with goodbye. But sometimes I put those boots back on, and I swear I see you by my side. Maybe some loves don't really leave, they just grow quiet with the years. And every worn out step I take brings back the love I held so dear. Oh, those old country boots still carry me back home, to the days when your hand was in mine, and I never felt alone. We were young, we were wild, underneath that endless sky. Now I walk these old country roads with your memory by my side. There's a pair of old boots by the door, and tonight I'll wear them once again, just to walk beneath the moonlight and remember when we were young. I used to search for you in every room, in every song, in every afternoon. But now I sit beside the window light and let the quiet hold me through the night. It doesn't hurt the way it used to do. I'm learning how to breathe without you. Gentle now, I'm letting go, like a candle losing its last glow. Soft and slow, I find my way back to me at the end of the day. I kept your letters folded, tucked away. I read them less and less with every day. The ache is still there, faint beneath my skin, but something warm is growing from within. I don't need saving anymore, it's true. I found a kind of peace I never knew. Gentle now, I'm letting go, like a candle losing its last glow. Soft and slow, I find my way back to me at the end of the day. Maybe love leaves something when it goes, a quieter heart, a softer soul. I don't need answers, don't need reasons why. I just need tonight, the stars and I. Gentle now, it's gentle now. I'm home, I'm home. I sit alone where the quiet stays, watching the light softly fade away. Your empty coffee cup on the floor, and the gentle sound of a closing door. Love was a flame that burned too bright. Now all that remains is a quiet night. echoes of us on the silent walls. I trace the lines of your faded photograph, remembering how we used to laugh. Love was a flame that burned too bright. Now all that remains is a quiet night. I whisper your name into the air, hoping you're warm somewhere out there. No heavy words left to say, no loud goodbyes in the gray. Just a quiet heart learning to let go, and a bitter sweetness soft and low. Love was a flame that burned too bright. Now all that remains is a quiet night. I whisper your name into the air, hoping you're warm somewhere out there. Soft piano notes playing slow. Goodbye, my love, time to let go. Resting in the quiet dark, a gentle fade of a broken heart. The sun is falling slowly behind the old church bell. Dust is dancing down the street like a story I could tell. There's an empty chair beside me at the little roadside bar. I can almost hear your laughter from a place that's gone too far. So I'll ride into the sunset with the wind against my face. Leave your memory behind me like an old and empty place. I loved you in the morning, I loved you through the rain, but some hearts were born for leaving, and some roads don't turn again. I packed my faded blue dress and your letter in my coat, took the photograph you gave me, but I left behind your note. My old boots hit the wooden floor one last time before I go. There's a sadness in my footsteps, but there's freedom down the road. behind me, like an old and empty place. I loved you in the morning, I loved you through the rain, but some hearts were born for leaving, and some roads don't turn again. Maybe somewhere past the mountains I'll forget the way you smiled. Maybe underneath the starlight I'll become myself again. I won't curse the love we had, I won't ask it to return. Some fires warm us for a while, then they teach us how to burn. The highway stretches endlessly beneath the evening sky. My horse is walking steady, and the last town passes by. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I have to leave. Sometimes a lonely heart just needs a little room to breathe. So I'll ride into the sunset with the wind against my face, carry all the love we shared, but I won't live inside that place. And I'll always keep the memory, but I won't carry all the pain. The stars are shining softly, the prairie turns to blue. I pull my old hat lower and say goodbye to you. The room is quiet tonight, your picture is still here. I touch the empty chair and wish that you were near. The night is getting colder since you walked away. I tell myself I'm stronger, but I miss you every day. I close my eyes, I hear your voice. I know you're gone, but my heart has no choice. I still wait for you in the silence of the night. I still dream of you. When I turn off the light, I try to let you go, but my heart won't understand. I loved you with my soul, and I still miss your hand. Your old song plays softly, and tears fall from my eyes. I never knew that losing you would hurt this much inside. I walk beneath the streetlights with nowhere left to go. Every little I say your name, the room is still, but nothing feels the same. I still wait for you in the silence of the night. I still dream of you. When I turn off the light, I try to let you go, but my heart won't understand. I loved you with my soul, and I still miss your hand. If you came back tonight, I wouldn't ask you why. I'd simply hold you close and never say goodbye. But morning always comes and takes my dreams away. So I sit here alone and quietly say your name. I still wait for you, though I know you're far away. I still love you quietly, more than words could ever say. If love could bring you back, you'd be standing here with me. But all I have tonight is your memory. I whisper your name into the empty room. I still wait for you. I still love you. I still love you. You left your coffee on the table, halfway gone, just like us. I stood there in the kitchen, trying not to think too much. Your keys were by the doorway, your jacket wasn't there. Funny how an empty room can make somebody feel everywhere. I don't know when I'll stop looking for you in little things I never used to notice. After you leave, the night feels different. The silence stays longer than it should. After you leave, I sleep a little lighter, but every morning still feels misunderstood. I took your picture off the hallway, but the mark is still there. I guess some things don't disappear just because we stop and stare. I heard our favorite song last Sunday at a bar across the street. For 3 minutes I was 25, and you were sitting next to me. I don't know why the smallest things remain when everything we had is gone. After you leave, the night feels different. The silence stays longer than it should. After you leave, I sleep a little lighter, but every morning still feels misunderstood. Maybe love is not forever. Maybe that's what makes it real. Maybe some goodbyes stay with us long after we have healed. I don't need another answer. I don't need to know who's wrong. I just wish I could remember you without missing you this much. After you leave, the room gets quiet. The world moves on like nothing ever changed. After you leave, I slowly find my balance. But some nights still carry your name. Your coffee cup is gone. The morning light comes in. I close the door behind me and let the day begin. I came down from the mountains with a suitcase and a dream, a pair of worn-out cowboy boots, and a heart too young to leave. There was whiskey at the honky-tonk and a fiddle playing low. You smiled at me across the room and asked me where I'd go. Where the wild wind blows, that's where my heart still runs. Underneath the western sky, where the desert meets the sun. I may have lost your loving, but I never lost my soul. I'll keep riding through this life where the wild wind blows. We rode beneath the starlight on a dusty midnight road. Your hand was resting in mine, and we carried our own load. You told me about forever by a fire beside the creek. I believe those simple words were all the love I'd ever need. Where the wild wind blows, that's where my heart still runs. Underneath the western sky, where the desert meets the sun. I may have lost your loving, but I never lost my soul. I'll keep riding through this life where the wild wind blows. Then one cold September morning, you were gone without a word. Only your old hat by the doorway and the sound of distant birds. I waited through the winter, I waited through the spring, but some cowboys love the highway more than any home could bring. So I packed my old blue suitcase and I walked into the dawn. I cried until the tears ran dry, then I kept moving on. The road don't promise nothing, but it teaches you to stand. Sometimes freedom means letting go of the one you thought you'd have. Where the wild wind blows, that's where my heart still runs. Underneath the western sky, where the desert meets the sun, I still carry your memory like a photograph of gold. But I'll keep riding through this life where the wild wind blows. There's a fiddle in the distance and the moon is hanging low. I pull my old hat down and let the wild wind blow. The lights are fading in my room, and I'm still wide awake, listening to the clock again, counting every mistake. I see your shadow on the wall, though you're nowhere near. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but I don't believe it here. Everyone says time will heal everything I lost, but every night I close my eyes, I remember what it cost. This night without you feels so long, like there's nowhere left to go. I close my eyes and see your face, then I wake up all alone. I'm still standing where you left me, like my heart forgot to move. I don't know how to let you go when every part still belongs to you. I found your picture yesterday, hidden in an old drawer. I held it like a fragile dream and wished for something more. I whispered your name quietly into the empty air. For just a moment I could feel like you were standing there. People say I'll be okay, maybe someday I will, but there's a part of me tonight that never learned to heal. This night without you feels so long, and the silence hurts somehow. All the memories we made are the only things I have now. I'm still holding on to you, though I know I shouldn't do. I keep waiting for a door to open, even though I know it's not you. Did you ever think of me after you walked away? Did you ever miss the nights we thought would never fade? I still live inside that moment when you turned and disappeared. And no matter how I try to run, that memory keeps me here. This night without you feels so long, and my heart is tired and cold. I wish I could forget your name, but it's the only thing I know. Maybe someday I'll let you go, maybe someday I'll be free, but tonight I'm just a lonely girl, listen fading in my room, and I'm still awake, whispering your name where no one hears me. The clock is still, the room is cold. I trace your name on the pillow you let go. The candle bleeds, a shadow on the wall. I pour a glass and watch the raindrops fall. I told myself I'd sleep by 10, but here I am again. It's 3 a.m. without you, and the silence knows my name. I'm not crying anymore, I'm just sitting with the pain. The piano plays the same old song, the one you used to hum. It's 3 a.m. without you, and I don't know where you've gone. Your coffee cup still on the shelf. I haven't moved it, I can't help myself. The city sleeps, but I stay wide awake, replaying every word and every small mistake. I know by now you're warm somewhere, and I'm still here in the dark. It's 3 a.m. without you, and the silence knows my name. I'm not crying anymore, I'm just sitting with the pain. The piano plays the same old song, the one you used to hum. It's 3 a.m. without you, and I don't know where you've gone. Maybe love isn't meant to stay. Maybe I just loved you the wrong way. But God, I'd do it all again, just to feel your hand in the dark. It's 3 a.m. without you, and the silence knows my name. I stopped crying long ago, I'm just learning how to breathe again. The piano fades, the drum slows down. It's 3 a.m. without you, and I'm alone. There's a neon light outside, flickering through the rain. Room 17 is quiet now, but I remember your name. We stopped here in the summer, with the radio turned low. You said we'd stay forever, but forever had to go. In room 17, I still hear your voice, a whisper in the darkness, a memory without a choice. You held me through the thunder, you kissed away my tears. Now I'm sleeping with your shadow in a room we left behind those years. There was coffee on the table and your old boots by the bed. You were humming some old country song while I laid beside you there. Outside the highway kept on calling, trucks were rolling through the night. I remember thinking quietly everything would be alright. In room 17, I still hear your voice, a whisper in the darkness, a memory without a choice. You held me through the thunder, you kissed away my tears. Now I'm sleeping with your shadow in a room we left behind those years. Maybe you forgot this motel, maybe you forgot my face, but I still remember everything about that little place. Some loves don't end with anger, some don't end with goodbye. They simply fade like headlights, disappearing in the night. Now I'm sitting by the window, watching headlights disappear. Every stranger on the highway makes me wish that you were here. But morning will be coming, and I'll pack my things again. I'll leave room 17 behind, like I left you back then. In room 17, love can be a lonely highway. You can't always make it last. I'll carry what was beautiful and leave behind the tears. years. The neon light is fading, the rain is almost through. Room 17 is empty now, and so am I without you. Rain is falling by my window, and I think of you again. I pretend that I am fine now, but my heart still knows your name. Every night I hear you whisper, like you're standing next to me. I keep reaching for the silence, but you're all I ever see. I thought time would heal the feeling, I thought I could let you go. But every road I take without you only brings me home. I'm still loving you, even though you're far away. I'm still waiting here for a love that couldn't stay. I'm still loving you, though I know you're gone for good. If I could turn back time, I'd hold you like I should. There are memories in the shadows of the places we once knew. Every little song reminds me of the nights I spent with you. I don't need another promise, I don't need another lie. I just wish I had one moment to say what I left inside. Maybe you have found somebody, maybe you've forgotten me, but my heart is still remembering the way we used to be. I'm still loving you, even though you're far away. I'm still waiting here for a love that couldn't stay. I'm still loving you, though I know you're gone for good. If I could turn back time, I'd hold you like I should. If you ever think about me on a quiet, lonely night, know that somewhere in this heart of mine you're still holding on so tight. I don't blame you for leaving, I just wish you could have known you were more than just a moment, you were always my home. I'm still loving you, even though you're far away. I'm still waiting here, though I know you won't come back someday. I'm still loving you, and maybe that's my truth. Some loves never disappear, they just stay inside of you. There's an old wooden chair still sitting by the door, where you used to hold my hand on summer nights before. The paint is peeling slowly screen door still swings wide, and sometimes in the evening I swear you're by my side. We were young and didn't know how quickly time could run. You said we'd grow old together. I believed you were the one. We drove that dusty back road with the radio turned low. You sang along so softly, I never wanted to go. Oh, take me back to those evenings when the world was ours alone, when your hand was warm in mine, and that little house felt like home. I would give anything tonight to hear you call my name. Just one more slow dance in the moonlight, just one more summer rain. Now the years have changed the garden, the roses don't bloom like before, but I still leave the porch light on, though you don't come anymore. Your photograph is faded, but your eyes are still the same, and every time I look at it, I softly say your name. Oh, take me back to those evenings when the world was ours alone, when your hand was warm in mine, and that little house felt like home. I would give anything tonight to hear you call my name. Just one more slow dance in the moonlight, just one more summer rain. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it just learns to hide in an old song on the radio, or a memory left inside. And when the evening shadows fall, I don't fight the tears anymore. I just sit here for a little while on the porch we loved before. Oh, take me back to those evenings when the world was ours alone, when I was young and you were here, and I never felt alone. it couldn't last. The porch lights glowing softly. The night is quiet and blue. I'm sitting in the old wooden chair, still remembering you. Saturday night, the room is still. Your picture's lying on the windowsill. One more breath, one more prayer. I close my eyes and you're still there. I don't need the morning sun to know where I belong. Stay in my soul, don't let go. Even if the world keeps moving on, stay in my soul, hold me close. You're the only place I've ever called home. Every road brings me back again, to every touch, to every hand. Love like ours don't disappear, it lives forever, year by year. If heaven opens just one door, I'll find your heart forevermore. No goodbye could change what's true, my forever still is you. Stay in my soul, don't let go. Every beat still carries your name. Stay in my soul, all I know. Love like ours will never fade. Stay in my soul, forever home.